Okay, so one other thing that we can do is to plant a seed. There we go, a seedy place. So, advancements, tame an animal, balanced diet, breed all the animals 4 out of 10. This one's still 5. This one is 2. Kill all hostile animals, or mobs, okay. So then another, the end, escape the island. Yeah, so that's about it for our basic achievements. We'll definitely be trying to get a few more of those later on as we go along, but let's drop off a few of these. We need to keep these just for the food thing. Let's eat this one. Hopefully that'll give us hunger. Yes, it did give us hunger. See, where is that? I want to turn that off. Okay, so yeah, it gave us hunger there. So hopefully that'll give us, like, the need to eat something else. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so what we need to do is we need to grab some gravel. Let's go ahead and grab 2 stacks. Let's grab 4 stacks, and then we'll grab some sand. Where's that at? Sand. So 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of sand. Let's grab some poppies and some green. Okay. So we finally get to make some concrete powder. The way that's done is 4 gravel and 4 sand. And I guess I could have done it like this. There we go. And then we'll do, let's actually just do 16. That gives us, okay, cool. That gives us 2 stacks of those. So I gotta convert this back over into red. So let's take off those, and sweet. So I can just do it like that. So that gives us 2 stacks of red. So that is the concrete powder, and it works similar to sand in that it will obey gravity. It will fall like that. If there was no torch there, it wouldn't disappear like that. So it works similar to sand in that it falls. So it's kind of like colored sand, but when you drop it into water, it turns a little bit different. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference there. This one's nice and smooth, and this one's rough. So, yeah, this is how we make concrete powder. Is you put, or concrete. concrete. I should probably either, yeah, let me eat one of these things. Let me eat the spider eye. Maybe that'll give me hunger again or something. No, it just poison, actually. I guess that's good because healing takes up hunger. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to swap that over there. We're going to then place it with our alternate hand, and then we're going to break it like that. So basically, we're just going to stand here and kind of convert all of that powder into solid concrete, if that makes any sense. So yeah, similar to the way we've done with, like, what you would do with, what is it, the nether quartz ore? Where is that at? I don't know if I have any of that left. Or, say, coal ore, when you're trying to, if you bring it back as ore and you're trying to fortune pick the thing, then, yeah, let me put a couple of these tools back away, put a couple of nonsense pieces away. So if you're trying to do that, you can do the same thing. Let me make sure I'm using the right one. No, that's Silk Touch. This is Fortune. So you can basically just stand there and do the same thing. If you put that in your offhand, you can just stand there and... Okay, so actually let me get me a couple of food items under my belly. So we got potato, we got carrot, and let's see, can we eat a beetroot? Yeah. And what else can we eat? Let's eat a mutton. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to make some orange. I should give us 16 of those. I wanted to make some lime green. Perfect. 16 of those. And some white. So, we'll see how many we got left. So, let's do those and those. It's probably not going to be enough. Nope, we're going to need some more gravel and concrete. Or gravel and sand. Okay, so there's lime green and then white. I guess black would probably be the next one. Let's see. I think I've got plenty of ink sacks. Yep, I got those from all the fishing and stuff. I should have more somewhere else. I'm sure of it. But let's get one stack there and one stack there. So it's actually kind of cool. One stack of sand and one stack of gravel ends up making 2 stacks of concrete. So it's basically even. It just adds the color and changes the blocks. So you're not losing out on the number of blocks that you're doing. So although the problem is now that I have to change all of these into concrete, so it's actually going to take quite a bit of time to stand here and convert all of these. So let me get that swapped over. Wow, that orange is so bright. Holy cow. Alright, so that's what orange is. Let me make sure I get all of my blocks. Yep, okay, let me see what white looks like. I kind of want to see that one. So swap to alternate hand, start placing, and then start mining. Okay, so let's see what lime looks like. Yeah, lime green looks sweet. That is a nice bright green color. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to put those finished concretes up in there. Let's see, that one's finished. And we didn't do yellow, we didn't do black. I guess I might. Yellow's a little bit too gold for me, but anyways, we do also want to do one last thing, and that is not the red sand, but the orange terracotta. Used to be the hardened clay, is now slightly different. So now if you put that orange terracotta or any other terracotta in a furnace, it will actually turn to a different type of block. It is the glazed terracotta. So let me actually go get a different color or two, see if I can show you guys a couple other things. Let's grab some of that, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, and let's do some green and some red of these. So let's do, I think you can just dye it like that. Now, how do you dye terracottas? Do you got to do all the way around? No. Let's see if there's a recipe on it. Blocks. There's nothing about terracottas. Maybe once I pull this one out. See, this is the orange glazed terracotta. Hopefully this will show me all the other ones. So the way it works is it has these weird patterns on it. And you can either do it just like that, or you can actually kind of rotate things so that it makes kind of a symmetrical pattern. See how that kind of makes a pattern. You could also do like that. See, I like that one better because it has like a. See, that didn't work. Why did that not work? I think I got to do it like. Okay, yeah, there we go. See, that has like a circle in the middle like that. That's really cool. So then you could just continue to kind of alternate that some more. And then, yeah, got a bunch of little patterns. So I did it a little bit differently, but anyways, you guys get the gist. Okay, so I actually went ahead and looked it up, and the only way to make other types of terracotta is to actually start with regular, plain, old, non-colored terracotta. So because we grabbed the orange terracotta, we can't actually dye it into anything else. So we would either need to get a bunch of clay and turn that into other colors of terracotta, or we need to make a trip all the way back to the whatchamacallit, which was like on the map over to here, and then about twice as far as that. So, but actually with the elytras, it's really not that bad of a trip. It's only like a 2-minute flight, so it's really not that bad of a trip. We're probably going to end up doing that here in the future, but I guess that's probably about all of the new stuff that I wanted to mention in today's video. I'm going to go ahead and spend some time getting all this concrete changed back, or this powder changed over into full-on concrete, because I do have some cool projects in mind for all of this. So yeah, this is super gold. I wish it was more of a yellowish color, but it's definitely very gold colored, which I guess is good. It probably fits in better with like a gold block, but yeah. Oh yeah, so one other thing that I thought of that I wanted to do real quick before we leave is I want to head over here. We got a bat, now we need to find a parrot. The parrots and the bats. Let's see, so the parrots are supposed to spawn in a jungle, although this may not technically be a jungle. See, that's a problem. Because this is an old world, this may not actually even be. Okay, this says jungle, so I'm gonna hope that a parrot is gonna spawn over here. I'm kinda doubting it though. Oh, we should have brought fish and tamed another cat. Yeah, I think probably for the same reason that this witch's hut is not spawning, our level.dat file got replaced, so I don't think that the game is actually recognizing the spawn points in this jungle, because I've been wandering around and I cannot find any parrots at all. So probably for the same reasons why witches don't spawn in our witch hut, we're not going to get any parrots in our jungle, which is very unfortunate. The jungle is actually kind of far away, but I guess that just means that we need to add it to the list. So let me see if there's a couple more things that I can eat towards our checklist of eating all items. Okay, I guess we can come over here and try and breed up these chickens. These are only 2 chickens, so we'll add that to the breeding of animals lists. And let's see, let's check and see how close we are to that. So where was it? That was husbandry. We're at 5 out of 10. And what was it? 9 out of 35. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to eat. Holy cow. So that's actually going to take a minute. That's something we're probably just going to kind of do naturally. So I should probably keep a list of that as well. Okay, so I wanted to prepare a couple more things to eat. I'm thinking that a beetroots in a bowl. I'm not sure. I've literally never done beetroots or beetroot soup or whatever the hell it is. There we go. So 3 of those. It's actually in the recipe book, so I suppose. Mushroom stew. No, I want beetroot stew. Where is it? There we go. Beetroot soup. Oh, it's 6 of those, guys. Wow. I do have seeds, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and use all of my... there we go. So, beetroot soup. So I'm just kind of collecting a few more things that I can think of to eat. What else? Oh, I also wanted to try raw meat. I'm not sure if raw meat would count towards the list. If it does, then I'm going to have to eat some raw meat as well. I guess I will check the list before I do any eating. Okay, so let's check and see how many it says. So it says we've eaten 9 of 35. So let's eat some chicken, and now it says 10 of 35. So I'm pretty sure that the raw versions of each food also counts. Yeah, so we're going to need to eat each of those too. So beef, pork, steak, mutton, then we've got a bunch of other ones to go. So I guess I'm going to leave you guys with that, and we will get back next time. I'm going to do a bunch of concrete powder transformation and stuff like that, so we will be ready for future projects over there. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.